Good morning, Newcastle and Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio. Welcome to Newswatch on this March 12th. And, folks, you're in for one heck of a morning as you look outside. Snow covered everywhere. Scottish Rite Cathedral. You can see the snow on the trees. We're going to get to this and birthdays and so much more. Newswatch is straight ahead for you.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104. It's the sauce. It's the cheese. It's the ingredients. It's the crunch. It's Chubby's Pizza. Let's pizza again, like we did way back when. They use Augustine's ingredients.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
You're watching Nctv45, leading Penn, Ohio.
Well, hello and very pleasant welcome on this frosty morning. 21 degrees outside and just a whole bunch of weather stuff that we got to get to. It is one of those mornings as you peer out there, and that picture there basically tells the whole story, as a sizable amount of snow fell throughout the area, and I've watched several things as I was having my coffee and what have you. Let's get to the birthdays and then we'll talk snow. So here you go. Lori Macrella, Carol Ann Thomas, Marcy Catron, Don McManus. Yes, Mr. Donnie McManus. What can I say? The man that comes to coffee. He's out there. Happy birthday, Donnie. Marcy L. Catron Iwanjenko. Joe Altman. Marcy's also known as Marcy Iwanjenko. Rosemary Avon. Huslack. Vinnie DeJohn. Mia Razai. Lamont Taylor. Cindy Yanessa. And Richard Brown. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake, and by all means celebrate all weekend long. I'm going to leave the picture up right now of what's going on outside as plow trucks going through and just a whole bunch of everything. Let's talk about the interstates. And I'm going to get to the game. Last night, I was up in Clarion, okay, at the Newcastle game. We'll cover that. But on my way home, basically dry, and as we got to Mercer, where I-79 around 19, it became misty. I went to Cedars last night for fish because we got home early enough, and at that point, okay, when we came out, the snow was coming down. So, and let me say one other thing. As I had my coffee this morning, tractor trailer got stuck, and then it was able to get out. The tractor trailer got stuck in the driveway of the Dunkin' Donuts on Route 18. So that gives you an idea, and it's a double axle, and both were spinning. Now, with that being said, due storm they call Quinlan, there's PennDOT 45 mile an hour restriction on I-70 from West Virginia to I-76. I-79 from West Virginia to Erie, I-80 from the Ohio line to I-180, and from I-84 to the New York line, I-279, I-376, I-579, US 22 West Virginia line to I-376, 22 from 75 to 3 US 322, and from US 22 to I-99. There's a 45 mile an hour restriction everywhere. Now, as you go north, and let's say you're up in Erie, winter weather advisory on I-90 eastbound from the Ohio line to the New York line. So gives you an idea there. Now, if you're down in Pittsburgh, bridge outage. The bridge outage on County Line Road, both directions, all lanes are closed. Here's another one up there. Winter weather, I-376 eastbound beginning at I-376 to the end of I-376. The speed limit has been reduced to 45, and commercial vehicles right lane only. So this gives you some idea of what it's like. Brush Creek, State Route 0558. There's been another incident there, and basically, as you take a look at, and I'm going to bring this up, there's a problem almost everywhere as you look at the state and what they have out there. Now, let's make this a little bit big, and maybe you'll be able to see exactly what we're talking about here. As notice, that's the Pittsburgh area. Notice how there are issues there everywhere in the southwest from Pennsylvania area, from Youngstown on down to the West Virginia line and out east on I-80. So be aware and know that that's an issue. Now, as we continue on with Newswatch, and let's gander over to some events going on today. The Women's Conference, registration at 8 o'clock. The program begins at 9. They're going to probably be delayed in that start. Tonight, Shamrock Cancer at the New Englander. That begins at 6. Moose Lodge 51, starting at 1 p.m., celebrating their St. Patrick's Day. Steel City Bar, 12 p.m. today, and 12 to until Sunday, 12 a.m. They're going to have the zoo band out there, so know that that's going on. Up at Gallows Oak, and I want to make sure, starting from noon to 2, the Patriot Party and its Republicans, they're having a petition signing there. As we continue on through, make sure that if you're heading down to the library, here's the activities for today. Of course, the bookseller is open, and I want to get that time for you, as sometimes it just escapes you. There it is, bookseller from 10 to 2. Make sure you're careful on the way down. STEM activities today at 1 p.m. That's the second Saturday of the month. And I believe you got it covered there. F.D. Campbell Memorial Library, Tuesday, they're going to have Kids Art Night. Dr. Seuss Week also. And I guess it's a month-long thing, so be aware of that. Also, Friends of the Library, Saturday, the 12th at 9 a.m. That's at F.D. Campbell Memorial. Yoga in the Library, Saturday, March 12th at 10 a.m. Intro to Genealogy, Lawrence County Historical Society, March 12th, 2:30. Registration needed. All out at F.D. Campbell Memorial Library. So, kind of keep yourself aware about that. Now, as we head over to sports, this is an interesting thing, and I'm trying to basically figure out two things. And one of them being that, don't look now, but last year's PIAH champion Erie Cathedral Prep out of the playoffs. Last night, Newcastle made short work of Central Mountain. I mean, it was 51-17 at halftime. There was not really much to say. The score ended 85-34. That's a 50-point lead and 50-point final for the Canes, who won. Now, Penn Hills, they beat East Stroudsburg by 11, setting up the Newcastle-Penn Hills game. And Laurel Highlands, and isn't this familiar? They're playing Highlands. They go into overtime, and wins 71-66. Hershey battles Gateway in overtime, and Gateway wins 62-59. So now Gateway and Laurel Highlands will be together, and if you recall, they played each other the last time. They were in the same bracket in Newcastle and Penn Hills. So that going to be happening on Tuesday. We'll give you a little more information on that as it becomes available. But way to go, Canes, as they've made great work and may come home with a state title. Now, AAA boys action. And I'm looking, the Elwood City boys playing Avonworth. That's at the Newcastle High School gym at 3:30 today. Neshannock will be playing at 2 o'clock, taking on El Equipa. So we wish the best to those Neshannock Lancers and also the Elwood City Wolverines in their quest to continue on in the state playoffs. Double A action, and let's take a look there. You know, seen on Nctv45, Kennedy Catholic, and I'm looking, I see Carn City, Olsh is still in there. And as we go down, Kennedy Catholic, they're going to be in action down in Armstrong County, taking on Red Bank. We wish Kennedy Catholic all the best, as they've been on Nctv45 also. So that gives you an idea and a roundup on what's going on. Now we're going to go to the Cedar Sports Corner and check out some more. We'll be right back.
Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Well, the one thing I can tell you about basketball, college basketball, is it's going to go from 11 o'clock to midnight tonight and longer. The University of Maryland Baltimore campus taking on Vermont starting at 11 a.m. ESPN2. Cornell takes on Princeton, 11 a.m. ESPNU. Penn takes on Yale, 2 o'clock ESPNU. And all the other games depend on the matchups, the win and the losses, as all those conference tournaments take hold and are in effect. So just to let you know about that. Now, over in the NBA, one game on TV, Milwaukee at Golden State. That's at 8:30 on ABC. Games of interest, Minnesota at Miami, 8 o'clock. Cleveland and Chicago, 8 o'clock. Pacers at San Antonio, 8 o'clock. And your nightcap will be Washington and Portland. They have two other games, Toronto and Denver, and Sacramento at Utah, both at 9 o'clock. Those are on the West Coast, and usually they're not followed in our area as much, but that's the schedule for the NBA. Now, over in, and I clicked on the wrong thing, over in hockey, has everything on the plus. You got an ABC game and an NHL Network game, and those are the first two off the bat. St. Louis and Nashville, and that's NHL Network at 12:30. 3 o'clock Philadelphia, Carolina, that on ABC and ESPN. Arizona at Boston, 7 o'clock, ESPN Plus. Seattle at Montreal, that 7 o'clock NHL Network. Now, going from there on out, everything on the Plus. Chicago at Ottawa, 7 o'clock. Anaheim at New Jersey, 7 o'clock. Detroit at Calgary, 7 o'clock. The Islanders at Dallas, 8 o'clock. That on the Plus. As everything, like I said, these last few on the Plus. Los Angeles at San Jose, 9:30. And then your nightcap, Tampa Bay at Edmonton at 10 o'clock. Head over to Cedars, get some great food, and by all means, enjoy the games. We're going to take this time out. We'll be right back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45.
Hello and welcome to the Cousins book review. And you know, with spring approaching, one of the great ideas for those stuffers, for those Easter baskets, a book. Now, they have a great selection of children's books at Cousins Books. And here's Chris to tell us a little more about it.
This is Christopher Cardambicus from Cousins Books, Newcastle's only bookshop. And today I would like to highlight our wonderful collection of fantasy and science fiction books, including Ursula Le Guin's classic series, Earthsea. This beautiful book contains all 7 novels of Ursula Le Guin's series, and it is also beautifully illustrated. So if you want to pick up a read that will certainly be something to dig into, come by Cousins Books inside Bill's Sandwich Shop on Wilmington Road.
Now, you know, a real good idea is sometimes you don't know what your child, maybe they have an interest in a certain book. Well, here's Patty with a great idea on picking up that book, but just kind of doing it subtly so it comes as a surprise. Patty, tell us about it.
Hello, my name is Patty Cardambicus. I'm a co-founder of Cousins Books on Wilmington Road, and I'm here to highlight our children's selection, and the book is Bunheads, and this is the story of Misty Copeland. We also have a whole collection of our children's books, so please come in and do some shopping and have a little bite to eat. Again, Cousins Books on Wilmington Road.
Now, that's the idea. Go in, get a little bite to eat. They can look at the books right there in that section and pick out what's interesting to them, because if they do, there's a better chance they're going to read that particular book. And think about it. You read things that you're interested in. Well, for Cousins Books, I'm Angelo Perrotta, and book it on over to Cousins Books for that great selection. And think about it for those Easter baskets. As many selections that will intrigue your mind, from science fiction to just about anything. Remember, reading expands your mind, allows for creative thinking, and helps improve concentration. Go to Cousins Books for the best selection. It's Cousins Books, inside Bill's Sandwich Shop.
You're watching Nctv45, leading Penn, Ohio.
You look at the snowy outside. If you're going out, be careful. 21 degrees, and there's a quantity of snow out there. It's a little more than a dusting. I got to be honest, I didn't think we would be receiving what we got. We talked about the vehicle restrictions on all state roads, so that in effect, if you're going down to Pittsburgh or up across Interstate 80 or up to Erie, be aware of that. And let's take one gander at this state news item, and then we'll move on. Here you go. The insurance department reclaimed $15 million in 2021 restitution payments for Pennsylvania consumers. Restoration of stolen funds when agents collected payment for consumer for a policy or an annuity but did not send the money to the insurance company. There's a lot of that going on. Make sure that you deal with somebody reputable. Now, I'm going to get us over to weather, and I can't say enough about that picture, as 21 degrees outside and very inclement, to say the least. 81% humidity, winds from the northwest at 13, barometric pressure 29.80, dew point 16, visibility is 7 miles, and wind chill 8. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather and check out how your day's going to go.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's, and that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key, make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Yes, sir. I really know, and I've been told 4-Star Pizza is to behold. Stromboli's Pizza Rolls and specialties. You see, 4-Star Pizza. Yes, sirree. You want to go to 4-Star? Subs and salads, drinks, and more. Pizza and fresh baked subs. 1506 Old Butler Road, Newcastle, 724-656 9222. Out the door goes a 4-star now. And they deliver too. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and a very pleasant welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And, well, last night was a little messy, 20 snow flurries, but I guarantee you after tonight, last night might look pretty good because we're going to have a cuddle alert in effect, and I'm going to tell you about that. Local radar, as you look through, some of this snow will be coming to an end, and I really hate to say that. Not that it's coming to an end. I hate to say that, wow, you know, it's just been some nice weather, as you could see with the Scottish Rite Cathedral. And this snow over the last few days, not really good. Local radar clear. As you look down at the traffic on Fall Street, sunshine abounds. And as we take a look at the radar here for the national scene, and let's see if it comes up. Not this day. So what you'll notice is that there's some snow showers out to our west. That's going to continue through Sunday. And then after that, what you're going to see is some clear skies. So it's going to be a nice break as we get to your forecast. And why, here you go. And wow, sometimes you can't beat live TV. Last night, 20 degrees and a little precipitation about now as you turn towards your Saturday. Snow, 26. That's going to continue on through Saturday night. Mostly cloudy, and here's what I was talking about, an overnight low of 13. Yeah, it is going to be a little snowy, if you would, and we're going to have to fight through that till we get to Sunday. Now, Sunday, snow starts ending as the day goes on, and by 3 o'clock, out pops the sun with a sunny high of 40 degrees. Now, Sunday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 32, and Monday, partly sunny, 55. Monday night, mostly cloudy, 36, and your Tuesday, mostly cloudy, 55. Tuesday night, cloud cover and 36, and Wednesday, partly sunny, 61. Things start to get better quick, and Wednesday night, partly cloudy, a low of 41. As you zip into, and this is not 66 on Thursday with sunshine, That's going to be absolutely perfect as you get and take a look, and we'll put all this stuff back together. And as you look, 66 going to be pretty nice, as maybe, just maybe here, you get to some local stuff and maybe not. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to take a break, hear from these people as I continue to play with all the sets on here. Who would like to hear from you? We'll be right back. Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmels. If you're ready to party for St. Patrick's Day, then Kimmels is your place, with great shamrock cookies, cakes of every kind, and yes, that special birthday that might be in the middle of St. Patrick's Day. So don't forget Kimmels, your St. Patrick's Day headquarters and home of all those famous baked goods that you've come to love. Yes, it's Kimmels. And we be having a great St. Patty's Day as you celebrate with these baked goods. It's Kimmels. Never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmels, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmels for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta get the Newcastle I'll try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at NCTV45. As you venture out today, be a little careful. As you can see, the conditions outside, they will be improving. That's the good news. But it's going to take us till Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon before we get there. And so just be aware of that, as the winter weather advisory is going to run until noon today. So be careful out there. And make sure that you tell a friend. And have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad that you did. And when they say, you know, I don't watch a lot of TV, why, you tell them this.
NCTV45, the train, anytime on your time.
That's right, we're NCTV45, the train, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.